Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to today's call. Luke Millard here with you, and today we'll be discussing the Asimi token roadmap. So we'll be talking about what we have planned over the next 6 months to, I guess, grow the Asimi token economy, and also just to really reach out to the community and get your feedback and talk about or open a discussion about the direction of Asimi tokens. And that really is something that we've been working toward over the last 6 months, or well, since the start of Hash and Ad Space and Asimi. But really over the last 6 months, we've opened up those comments avenues where the community can have their say and basically help guide what you guys want for this economy. Now, of course, we're here in the background working away every single day and really trying to bring what we think is a lot of innovation and exciting developments into a hash and ad space, but also into Asimi tokens themselves. And really, this particular roadmap, we're talking about more about the token. So, how is it that we can grow this token economy, maybe outside of hash and ad space, even potentially? So first off, I want to say thank you for everybody that has joined me here today. Good to see all the familiar faces and some new people in the call today. So what we'll be doing is basically opening this presentation up for questions and answers. So I'm going to activate that now for you. And what that means is you can type any question with a question mark and we can discuss your questions. So if you would like me to elaborate on any point that we're talking about, or if you can interrupt if you will, okay? So you can type questions at any time, and let's have more of a conversational style video today where we can really talk about or open, like I said, open that channel for discussion on where it is that we're headed. So I'm going to move through these reasonably quickly. I don't want to keep you too long, but I do want to make sure that we hit everything and basically keep everyone up to date about the direction of our economy. So we're going to start at the bottom. And like I said, if you have any questions, just shoot them into that comments box and I'll happily address them as we go. Just gonna have a sip of water. I do have my video turned off today, guys, mainly because my internet is slow, as you will have experienced maybe in other calls. So I apologize that it's just my picture there, but I am here behind the camera. So let's get started. First thing is the hash and ad space marketing funnel. This is something that we're powering via Funnel Bundle. If you're not familiar with that, that's another business that I own. And basically, the marketing funnel is now set up, and you can go through the training, and you can try all of that for free. That is basically designed to have a professional system for people that want to maybe delve further into building a business for themselves, an online business, maybe promoting various products and services. So it's completely designed, done for you, plug and play, build it, just load it, it's done, it's already built, and then you can start using it to find referrals in hash and ad space. Now that is the hash and ad space funnel. However, because we've powered it with Funnel Bundle, that means that you can also use that same system to build other funnels, to build maybe a website for yourself, to build your own blog, potentially, all of the real marketing expertise channels where you can create that recurring revenue for yourself as an individual. So the reason that it's included in this Asimi roadmap is that the Funnel Bundle system can be purchased with Asimi tokens now. This is a new development, and basically that has allowed a new application for Asimi tokens. And so what that means is that if you are interested in promoting hash and ad space, find more referrals, you can now get that funnel via Funnel Bundle. You can purchase it even with Asimi tokens, and you can use it to build other marketing systems for yourself to create online business success, which is something that I'm very passionate about. So now the next, so look, I'll move on from that. You can find a link. I'll also put a link in the description of this recording as well. But if you're interested in that, you can definitely find that over at the hash and ad space .funnel bundle system. So Further audits and improvements. This is something that we're always working towards, really trying to make a robust system that's secure and functional, and really trying, this is a new system. It was a new concept. And so ever since day one, we have really been very focused on trying to make sure that the system is great. I mean, simply put, that's really what we're trying to do. And so we continue to do that. And I just wanted to include that as well. We've got a quick question here. Sunil, I can see that you're asking about the KYC. So this is a little off topic for what we're talking about today. However, the Know Your Customer, or that system it's operational within Hashing Ad Space. So if you want to get verified, or if the system has prompted you to get verified, you need to work with the support department to get that completed. So that is basically the way that it works. There is a lot of there's a bit of a backlog there, guys. I'll say that the support department they have a lot of requests, and one of the issues is people submitting the same request multiple times. So there's a lot of emails there about the same topic, and so the support department really have to go through all of that. They're working every single day very hard, guys. So just be patient, wait your turn, and you will get in contact with that department, and they can verify your account if that is required. We've got another question here from Clint. So are these milestones listed randomly or in priority queue? They are listed randomly there, Clint. So there's absolutely no, that you can see it's basically just a list of what we want to focus on in the next 6 months. So it's not necessarily that we're starting at the bottom and we're going to finish at the top. All of these are in the works already. And so we'll be rolling them out as soon as they are completed, in no particular order. It's basically just what we're going to focus on for the rest of this year. So let's move up to the coin market cap listing. This is basically listing the token on coin market cap. Basically just gives it, maybe for some people, it might feel like more credibility. For others, it's an easy way to find what the value of the token is, what their price history is. Maybe it can create a little extra exposure for Asimi tokens. There are a couple of requirements to list on coin market cap. And one of those requirements is actually to have a secondary exchange. So the coin market cap listing is in conjunction with the new exchange listings. And so once we set that up, I think that can just help maybe create a little more buzz around Asimi tokens outside of Hashing Ad Space, if you will, and also a great resource for people to be able to find Asimi and information about Asimi. Charlie, we've just got another question here from Charlie. So can we get a one-time payment funnel for Hashing Ad Space separate from Funnel Bundle? So Charlie, there is already affiliate resources within the Hashing Ad Space affiliate system. So head across to the affiliate resources within Hashing Ad Space. That's all included. There's absolutely no cost for that. And that includes the landing pages. You've got the banners there, and you can go out there and you can promote them. I mean, a lot of people have created thousands of referrals using those pages. Okay, those pages are much of the reason that we've grown into hundreds of thousands of people. Even though there's other things that go into that, of course, people going out there and promoting them. What I'm saying is it's a great resource that you can use to find referrals. If you want to use the Funnel Bundle builder, it can be a one-time payment in that you can just simply purchase the annual package. Okay, so using your Asimi tokens or Bitcoin or your credit card, you can purchase it with an annual package. The lowest package is all you need, very cost effective, but it also opens you up. It's not just limited to the Hashing Ad Space funnel. It opens you up to be able to build that branding website for yourself, to even sell your own products if you choose, to even create a membership site and build that team mentality and create that kind of personal branding that really takes people into that leadership role. So that system helps people grow. It starts with just click of a button, load the thing, you've got a funnel. Okay, very easy, and there's some video tutorials there, but also opens you up for all of that other sort of growth in your business. And so that's why it is separated into the funnel bundle system, because it gives people that flexibility, and it really, in my opinion, my personal opinion is that it's fantastic. Okay, so when I was learning online marketing, it's exactly all of the things that I needed, and that's why I built it like that. Okay, the hashing ad space done for you funnel is a gateway to help people start to understand how funnels work, how the flow might work, the steps might work, how different design elements might work, how the testing might work, so that they can get that result and start to see how an effective online marketing campaign works, because that is a lot of what was missing in my personal journey. And so I wanted to bring that into the funnel bundle system so that people can immediately start accessing all of that. And then once you're familiar with that, that becomes easy, and you can move on to maybe promoting different products and services. Maybe, like I said, that personal branding, maybe that search engine optimization through writing blog posts, creating your own website, maybe that team building exercise where you're creating training videos for your personal team. All of that, that's what leads people onto that six-figure income, right? That multiple 5-figure a month income in affiliate marketing. That is kind of the requirement, in my opinion, when you really want to hit those big numbers. And so that's why I built that. That's why it's over at Funnel Bundle, not within Hashing Ad Space. That's why it's a separate service. So it's for those people that really want to excel and push themselves into that bracket this year. I think it's very, very powerful. And I know that I own it, right? So you might be thinking, well, you've got an incentive to say that, but the truth of the matter is it's very cost effective, very low cost for what it is, way under the competition for what it is, and you can access it immediately and start using it. And I built it to help people reach those goals and targets that I really enjoyed in my early days of an affiliate marketer. And so I hope that answers your question there, Charlie. So Sunil, you've got another question here. Can we purchase stake on ATM or card Indian money? I'm not 100% sure there, but please go through the getting started videos if you're looking for how you can stake your Asimi tokens. At the moment, you need to go to the Waves exchange, and then you can get your Asimi, or you could promote the services and earn Asimi, or you could watch ads and earn Asimi, and then you can stake it. But all of that is covered in the getting started guide. So please head across there. That's hashingadspace.funnelbundle. Yeah, and so you can go there. Sorry, guys. So, Charlie, we need to educate people from the get-go. So not sure what you're saying there, Charlie, either. But yes, definitely we're trying to give enough information to everyone so they can go out there and they can follow the path that suits them. So that's what that getting started guide is for. And also that's what the new funnel is for as well, for people that really want to push into that top level. And Grant here says, yes, there's massive value in Funnel Bundle. Yeah, there is, Grant. Grant is I hope you don't mind saying, but Grant is all in on Funnel Bundle. He's got the annual subscription and he's in there building systems for himself. So definitely a great testimonial to come from Grant there. So now let's move on. So the next step is the geo-targeting for ads. So the geo-targeting is really just designed to help people maybe have more effective advertising campaigns focused on the country of their choice. This is something that's been in the works for a long time. It's probably 80% done, and that will be rolling out pretty soon. Stakers only login ad. The stakers only login ad is probably the next thing to roll out, and we expect it to roll out over the next couple of days. So what this is a new login ad that stakers will see. So if you have a login ad stake, you will now see a separate ad to the ad that people without a stake see. Okay, so there'll be two ads there. There's one for everyone, and there's one for login ad stakers. Now, what does this? Why do this? Two things. One is that it's a great product. And as far as our advertising products are concerned, right now the login ad is completely sold out. It sells out all of the time, okay? And it 14 days in advance, it's constantly selling out, and our advertisers are getting exceptional results from the login ad. That's where we've seen those big testimonials, people are making thousands of dollars, getting hundreds of leads in a single day, really a lot of power in that login ad. And so we wanted to expand that. And so what we've done is we've created, for two reasons, we've created this new login stake only ad. So that's one, is that it's a great advertising product. And so now there's another avenue for our advertisers. Secondly, it's because what we can do if we separate the stake is only login ad, is that we can start to base some of those earnings on the revenue generated from that login ad. So as we start to increase, or if we generate more Asimi in sales than we do for the login ad, it's that we have at the moment, the allocation that we have, the 800 plus tokens, then the login ad stakers can start to earn more Asimi tokens. Okay, so that's sort of the two goals. A new advertising product for our advertisers, knowing that it's one of the best products online to find leads, referrals, and earn commissions. Increasing the income for the login ad stakers as a result of the new income generated by the login ad sales. Okay, so that's basically what we're trying to do with the new login ad system. Yeah, so Clint's just asking, so those with login ad stakes will have a chance to earn more. Yes, they will have a chance to earn more. At the moment, that is not what is going to roll out in the next couple of days. At the moment, the login ad stake income will remain the same with that 870 tokens, but as time goes on, as we start to see how that plays out, and we start to see what our average sales are for the new login ad stake system, it's going to look identical. Okay, so when you log in, if you want to purchase the login ad, you'll now see that it's login ad all and login ad stakers. And so basically you can choose which login ad you would like to purchase as an advertiser. And so we'll start to see what type of revenue that's generating, and then we can pass that on to the login stakeholders. So it has good potential upside. For instance, we're looking at the moment, login ad purchases are in between, so Clint's saying the 872 may increase. So that's the amount of Asimi tokens that are allocated to login stakers at the moment. So to give you an idea, Clint, the login ad sales at the moment are ranging in between about 1,000 and 1,600 Asimi tokens a day. Okay, so what that means is that some of that additional Asimi might be able to be passed on to the login stakeholders, because we are generating, or it may generate, okay, so that's the whole point. We have to wait and see what sort of sales are increased, but it may generate additional Asimi tokens. So that could increase the login ad earnings. Yeah, very cool. Clint said it's very cool, guys. I'm just repeating him there. So we've got another one here. So Sunil, you're asking about the KYC again. If you're having trouble with the KYC and it's not completing, then you have to work with the compliance team to see why that is not completing. I can't assist you with that. Okay, so you need to make sure your details are correct. You need to make sure that you're submitting the right photos. Whatever information they're requiring from you, you just need to submit it. That's as simple as it is. It's very important to have that KYC system in place. As I've said, and we're about to talk about this soon in this exact video, we don't want to control people's Asimi tokens, okay? We really do not. I don't want people's Asimi tokens necessarily in our system at all, guys. It's a liability for Hashing Out Space. It's a liability for us to have people's Asimi tokens in Hashing Out Space. We keep it secure. We have to, we're working hard to make this system work for people, and then have our withdrawal systems, our deposit systems, everything, our staking systems, okay? Now, the more power we can give back to the community, the better. That said, we have to be compliant, and that requires know your customer, okay? We have to make sure we know who is using our system. Secondly, we have to make sure that people aren't generating multiple accounts. This has been a real problem with hashing ad space, is that people, they go against the terms and conditions and they generate multiple accounts, and then they use those multiple accounts. So what does that do? It takes the Asimi from the people that are doing the right thing. And so we have to make sure that those people cannot then all of a sudden verify 10 different accounts and take Asimi tokens from the people that were doing the right thing. Okay, this would be a bad thing for the Asimi community if we allow those bad actors to continue to operate. KYC stops that. So it's a very important system to have in place. And if you're having any trouble with them, just simply keep working with them until your account is done. Okay, if you're a legitimate person with a legitimate account using hashing ad space legitimately, you'll never have a problem with the KYC. Okay, it's that simple. So if you, like I said, I'll say it again, if you're a legitimate person with a legitimate account using hashing ad space legitimately, then you'll never ever have a problem. Okay, so you need to work with support in order to get that set up. So Charlie, is there a way, sorry, I just can't quite see your question there. Is there a way to reward more stakers versus those spending Asimi at a lower price? Is there a way to reward more stakers versus those spending Asimi at a lower price? Can you just clarify that question? I'm not entirely sure what the exact question is there, Charlie. So please just type that in, and I'll come back to it. Okay, so where were we? So yeah, this stakers login ad, guys, we plan to roll that out in the next few days. So you'll see that as an option to purchase. And then like I was saying, over the next weeks, we'll start to look at how we might be able to change that reward system. So now, but as there'll be no change as of the moment, okay? So if you have a login ad stake, as long as you log in and you watch the new login ad stakers only ad, then you'll be qualified the same as usual, okay? So there's no changes. You don't need to unstake or restake, or you don't need to set up a new stake, okay? So I want to be super clear about that. You don't need to have two stakes, okay? So the system is identical. We're just creating a new login ad that stakers can see. So then we'll have two login ads for sale, and the login ad stakers will get compensated for the login ad staker ad view, and everyone watches the login ad that is just for sale, that has no requirement, similar to how it is right now. Okay, so next, let's talk about the new exchange listings. So the new exchange listings is something that's very close and a big exciting announcement. I'm working with a new exchange to get Asimi listed, which is going to be great, guys, to have another avenue where you can go and buy and sell Asimi tokens. So that will be really exciting for a lot of people. So I will definitely keep you posted on that as that launches. We actually have a big campaign. We want to make sure that it's good for everyone to get in there and start using Asimi, buying and selling Asimi tokens in the new exchange. So you'll get a lot of information about that as soon as we are ready to launch. So now we've got, okay, so we've got another question here. Clint, you're saying to make it more lucrative to stake versus selling. Okay, so I think what you might be saying there is, how do we make Asimi staking more profitable so that people want to stake instead of selling their Asimi tokens on the exchange? I think that's what you might be saying. So look, I think that we're always trying to come up with great new ideas for why people might want to use their Asimi tokens, okay, instead of maybe selling them for other currencies. And that's part of the economy that we're building. And that's, circling all the way back to Funnel Bundle, for instance. That's a great use of Asimi tokens, that somebody could use their Asimi tokens instead of selling them. And we plan on bringing out more and more of that style of products where people can use their Asimi tokens more, with more value, I would say, rather than just selling them. That said, staking is a good one for that, because people can earn more Asimi tokens if they stake and then watch ads. So that's exciting, and I think that I think that it's great to incentivize people to have avenues for that. But I think that the combination of the login ad stake and the minter stake are already very lucrative. And if you don't want to earn more Asimi tokens and you want to sell your Asimi tokens for Bitcoin, for instance, then to be honest, I think great, guys. Because what we want is we want people to be able to do whatever they want. If somebody wants to sell their Asimi tokens for 7 cents, then you have to remember there's someone else on the other side of that transaction. And that person just acquired Asimi tokens for 7 cents. And so what is effectively happening is it's a wealth shift. Okay, it goes from one person to the other person. And so I don't have any bad feelings about people that might want to sell their Asimi tokens. You know, that's all part of the market. That's all part of the economy. Some people are going to buy, some people are going to sell, some people are going to trade, some people are going to hold, some people are going to use them for products. That's all part of the economy. And the minter stakes at the moment are hugely lucrative. I mean, the amount of Asimi tokens that our top minters over the last sort of couple of months, if you were minting the maximum amount of ads, that's $1,000 a week worth of Asimi tokens. Okay, that's huge. Just watching ads, $1,000 a week. Most people can't earn that at their job. Guys, there are probably many people even on this call that are thinking, wow, I wish I could earn 1,000 USD a week at my job. Our top minters are earning that watching ads. Okay, so it is remarkable already. It is highly lucrative, and people are going to, sell their tokens. That's all going to be part of it. So I think that we already have the functions in place to allow people to really want to participate more. But that's all just one aspect to this economy, and it's not something that I just dwell on and want to focus on all of the time. I mean, if you can earn thousands of Asimi tokens, I think it's 13,000 Asimi tokens a week watching ads. Okay, it's not dollars. You guys need to, I'm sure you already understand that. It's not actually dollars. It's Asimi tokens. But at the market rate, you could then go and exchange them based on the price that we've had over the last couple of months. But the fact is that it's already a very exciting system for those people that are taking massive action. And so I think that function is already in place. And I think that we really want to focus more on the real value adding for the Asimi token, more so than just trying to convince people to stake. Okay, let's just let people that see the value in minter stakes go and use the minter stakes. Let's let people that want to log in stake. Let's let people that want to withdraw. Let's let people that want to deposit. Let's let people that want to purchase advertising. Okay, so that's part of this community really, is that people should be able to choose what they want to do. We've put the functions in place that are exciting, and you guys know that I'm constantly promoting those systems, okay, because I think they're great. But that said, I think that to answer your question, I think we already do have those functions in place, but some people will simply make the decisions that they choose. Hope that answers your question. Increase stake value in the next month, Sunil. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there. Do you think that the stake value will increase? The staking value, the amount of Simi that you stake each stake, is variable based on the market rate on that day, and the amount of minting earnings is variable as well. Both of them constantly fluctuate, and so we don't necessarily guarantee either of those values, okay, because they change all the time. It's based on the market rate for Asimi converted into US dollars, so what's the market rate, and how many other people minted on that day. So that's what determines your earnings and the value of a stake, and we let the market choose that. So now let's keep moving on. So the Asimi ad income games. I think that this, to be honest, this wasn't something that was in the original roadmap. It wasn't a system that really I was even considering at the start. But as time's gone on, I can see a lot of value in creating a game, just a simple game to start, and all things going well, we'll expand those games. It's just very simple game, very simple card game to start, and it basically will create two things: a new advertising product and a new way to earn Asimi tokens for free playing the game. It's going to be fun, I think. It's going to be multiplayer. So what that will mean is that you can kind of play with other Hashing Ad Space or, Asimi members or community members, and we'll be sort of expanding out of the Hashing Ad Space system into a new niche where maybe other people would be interested in playing this game to earn Asimi tokens. Let's always remember, guys, that the number one thing to grow this Asimi economy is expansion and adoption out there into the world. If we can get 1 million users all holding Asimi tokens, this is great for Asimi. It's great for the longevity of building a really exciting economy. And so I think that the ad income games is a great avenue to really move into maybe a slightly different niche and to help expand, plus also creating a very viable advertising product there as well. So I think that's going to be really exciting. That's happening in the background as well. And hopefully we can roll that out in beta test in the next few months. Decentralized staking model. This is probably, out of this entire list, something that is most sort of close to my passion. What I really want to do is take this model into a decentralized fashion so that everyone has more control over their Asimi. Like I said, we're not holding people's Asimi. To answer your question about KYC, for instance, with a decentralized staking model, there wouldn't be any KYC for you. You can do whatever you want with those Asimi tokens. You never send them to Hashing Ad Space. You get to keep them on your own wallet, keep full control, and also mint. So there's a lot of really strong benefits to decentralizing the staking model, and this is something that I am very much looking forward to rolling out. I think that it's going to increase confidence, it's going to increase usability, it's going to decrease any concerns about Hashing Ad Space holding your Asimi tokens. So I really think that this is a very big positive step forward. And the last thing we've got here is the new product businesses uses for Asimi. I think that is very much something that we want to do to expand the economy, like we've talked about, but not from me, okay, if that makes sense. So what we want to do is allow other businesses to really go out there and build their business about Asimi, or maybe even invite. I've had a couple of great suggestions about inviting other developers or other ideas into maybe a hub where we can have people that attach to the Asimi brand, maybe even get some exposure to the Asimi community, and as a result, they bring their own effort and expertise into building new apps, new ideas, new websites, new products. And I think that could really help grow the Asimi brand overall, and probably into something that is far more exciting than can think up. Because when we invite people from around the world to come up with great ideas, you can imagine just what could come out of that. Could be very, very exciting. And so we're going to actively pursue pushing that and giving other businesses and other entrepreneurs an avenue to be able to develop their own ideas using Asimi tokens. And that brings us to the end of our list. I think I'll just quickly have a look here. Sunil, is Hashing Ad Space a private limited company? Yes, it sure is. You can see all of our details in the terms and conditions. And Charlie, do we have another product we can sell like autoresponder hosting? So, Charlie, I'm not 100% sure. I think what you're saying is maybe can we use the Asimi tokens to purchase them or like sell that? And that is actually coming in the funnel bundle system. So the funnel bundle system will also include an autoresponder that's sort of in the pipeline. And so at the moment, we support integrations for other autoresponders at Funnel Bundle. We also have a contact management system, but it doesn't have an autoresponder, if you will. You can build your list, you can tag your customers and all of that, but it doesn't have that autoresponder system. So that will be added in, and you could also then actively promote that over at Funnel Bundle. It's, like I said, it's very cost effective, and I think that it's an awesome system. I know I already said that, but I really do truly believe in it. And we're going to make some changes. I mean, that's launching as well. But I think that if you're looking for something that you can go and actively promote. You'll find that over there, Charlie, where we have that, the funnel builders, we have the done for you theme, we have the training, we have it's included traffic as well. So you can go, when you purchase a subscription there, you get traffic credits that you can then go and promote your website using that credit. So, and once we've added that sort of autoresponder system, that will all be built into that same idea. And also, Charlie, I think what's really cool is if you use that system, you can very easily add other links within that. So once you start generating leads using a free income opportunity, which is basically what we're doing here, like you can earn Asimi tokens in the ViewToin system for free. It's a great lead magnet. It allows people to go out there and promote very easily. Hey, come and check this out. You can earn for free. There's absolutely no risk. Doing that builds your list very quickly. So if you want to build your email list, that's one of the best offers online because of how simple it is and because it's no risk to anyone. From there, it's up to you to, like you say, with this autoresponder system, follow up with them, create that your communication channel and build that relationship so that then maybe they get more active. But it doesn't matter, you're going to earn commissions even if they just watch ads for free. That is a great lead magnet. And then you can use the same funnel bundle system to then add maybe other links. Maybe you're already using an autoresponder like Aweber or GetResponse. Then you can put that link in that same funnel and you might start generating sales there as well. Maybe you have another business. Maybe you're in another business where you can earn for free. And so then you add that to the same funnel. That's, again, circling back to why we've done it over there at Funnel Bundle, to give people the flexibility to really build that business for themselves, which I'm sure you probably already have a firm grasp on there, Charlie, if you're already talking about maybe some other products like that. So I think that all in all, guys, there's so much that we're working on. The whole team's working flat out. Is that an Australian slang? I'm not sure. But anyway, everyone's working very hard, guys, to develop all of this and really bring it into this economy in the next 6 months. So I hope that excites you guys, because I think that it's going to be great. There's a lot of work to do in front of us, but as we put one foot in front of the other and really work towards these goals, I think by the end of this, we're going to have something really remarkable. I mean, we've already come so far, but this, I feel like, is really going to wrap a lot of it up into a completed system and something that we had the vision for so long ago now. I mean, we've been operating for so long. We've created a huge amount of interest and members, and we've been paying withdrawals every single day. So people earn those tokens, and they're buying the advertising, creating millions of ad views. I mean, every week there's millions and millions of ads being viewed. So really exciting system so far, but I think we really do have some more to bring to the market, and that's exactly what this is. So look, guys, if you have any other questions, I'd happily answer them for you right now. Type them into the chat window. And then other than that, we should be able to wrap up this call pretty soon and keep it nice and short today. So that's great. Looks like we may have answered everything by the looks of the chat window. So that is good news, guys. I hope that was helpful and informative. And I appreciate everyone that joined in today and asked some questions. And we can see you again on the next week's call. So we'll have a different topic, but this one is recorded. So I'll also be posting this up where you can review it or share it with your team. Okay, thanks, Robert. Thanks, Grant. Good to see everyone here. And thanks for joining me on today's call. I'll see you on the next one.